Hi everyone, this is Martha. I'm a relationship counselor and clinical sexologist. In this video, I want to talk about the red flags to look out for in a relationship. So there are so many things to cover. I just want to try to make it as simple as possible. The first one is you really need to see whether they keep to their word. When they say they're going to call you, do they actually call you? Do they show up on dates on time? Or do they even show up at all? If they don't show up, what are the excuses? Are they all about blaming other people, or are they about taking responsibility and making sure it doesn't happen again? So we are not perfect. Things happen, but really how they do something is a sign of their integrity. Remember, at the start of the relationship, we are always on our best behavior. So if they're already doing this, then it is definitely a red flag. The next thing is, how do they treat people? How do they treat wait staff, people in the service industry, people that sometimes we don't even pay attention to? And it's really important because the little people, the people who are of service to us, is a very telltale sign of their character. How do they talk and relate with their friends, with their family, with talking about their ex-lovers, for instance? Do they have a lot of resentment? Do they have unresolved trauma and issues? Do they actually take responsibility for healing themselves and working on themselves so that they can be better versions of themselves? So this is a very telltale sign of how they will treat you and how they will talk about you behind your back. The third one is, how do they treat you? Do they treat you as an individual, as an equal? Do they respect your opinions and your values and your dreams and your hobbies? It's really important that they see you as a unique individual and that they are supportive. They may not understand everything, but they should seek to understand. The next thing to look out for is abuse. Abuse is when they start to play mind games, emotional games, and of course, physical. We all know about physical. This is when you are being hit. This is when you feel pain. This is when they're being rough to you. So I just want to be very clear that threat of violence, physical violence, threat of violence is violence. Okay, when they say things like, do this or else, or if you don't do this, I'm going to bash your face. Threat of violence is violence. Okay, so a lot of people do not recognize that as physical violence, but it is. So if that happens, that's a red flag. So emotional, mental abuse can be something along the lines of like, I didn't do that, or I didn't call you, or you didn't say that. These are mind games that they are playing, also known as gaslighting. Emotional abuse, telling you that you're stupid, you're a loser, you're good for nothing, that you're always like this, okay, using generalizations, using name calling, using blaming, playing victim. These are all games that people play. So are they actually playing these games already with you? All the things that already starts to surface at the start of the relationship doesn't just resolve itself by itself. You do need to call it out. You do need to feel safe. You deserve to be happy. So when you are seeing these red flags, okay, do not jump into a further commitment with this person by agreeing to be their boyfriend or girlfriend. Do not enter into marriage with these people. Perhaps this is a good time to explore going for couples counseling, marriage therapy. It's really important that they are willing to admit that they are at fault. Are they someone who can apologize? Are they someone who always has to be right? If not, they resort to violence. If not, they start saying things. If not, they start raising their voice. It's really, really important to start to recognize that you don't deserve to be in these kinds of relationship. You need to feel safe so that you can do your best work, so that you can be your best self, so that you can fulfill your life purpose, your destiny, and then you can leave a legacy alongside your partner. We all deserve to be happy and safe. So these are some red flags to look out for, and I wish you well. I wish for you all the happiness in the world. And this has been Martha doing this video for She the People TV.
Subscribe to the YouTube channel and don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you don't miss any videos by us.